Hi, Elizabeth. Hope you're doing good. Your card was mailed. What you won, your prize patrol last week, was mailed, I forget, day before yesterday, maybe 2 days ago. Can't remember, but it was mailed. Yours and Nancy's. Hey, Stacy. I see Facebook user. I'm trying to find myself here. Oh, okay. Sonia, thanks for sharing. I appreciate that big share. It's easy. I was just trying to find all the shares before I came live. And I am going to try to share my own live. If you can just be patient with me for a second. That's why I came on a minute early. I'm just trying to find it. It's so hard. I find everyone else's and then I never find my own. They just never just come up. I see it in one place, but it's the other place that I need to find it so I can share it to a couple of groups that allow sharing. I think that's how I've been finding a few other people, is through sharing to other groups. And I'm hoping that's what everybody does, only to the groups that allow you to share other demonstrators' lives. I cannot find it. Why is that? Goodness gracious. Who else has joined? Linda, looks like Linda, or it could be Floyd from North Carolina. Thanks for being here. Patty, hi Patty. Hi Elizabeth. I said hello to Elizabeth. Colleen, cold and rainy here in Northeast Ohio. Oh my gosh, I'm so sick of the rain, Colleen. It poured all weekend, Saturday, Sunday, yesterday, today a little bit. I think we had a little sun on Monday. Wait, today is Tuesday, so it rained a little today. Yesterday was decent. Really weird. Isn't this retired? Yes, it is. But I'm using it because I have nothing new to share. My stuff came in today, actually. I'm going to share it with you. It just came in a little while ago, but I had no time to create something with new stuff. So yes, the kit that I created is with retired product. You got to do what you got to do when you don't have anything new. The only item I have that's new is the Crafting with You. And I'll show you my card. Sorry, I still have a caramel candy in my mouth. 2 inches of snow this morning. Oh my gosh. Oh, Stacy, hot and sunny where you are. Oh, stop it. I'm jealous. It'll get hot here before we know it. I don't know. I can't find myself. I don't know why this is happening, but oh, okay. There it is. Now I can share it. Hold on one second so I can do this. Share to more options. Share to a group. And now I can type in that group. I'm sharing it to card making because they allow shares from other demonstrators. And then I'm going to share to, what's the other name of it? The Card Makers Craft Room. They allow me to share there too. Share to more options to a group. The Card Makers Craft Room. I got to find some more that I can share to. And if you guys have any groups, when you share, I hope that you share to public groups. Because if you're sharing to just like, say you and another friend that might already be watching me, that doesn't help to gain exposure. I appreciate it because there's some interaction with Facebook, but what I'm really looking for is to get exposure. So if you know of any groups that allow you to share, not other demonstrators groups, but just general groups like this one, card making and the card makers craft room, things like that, that you're a part of. If they allow you to share other demonstrators' lives, that would be ideal. However, sharing with one another in a private group helps because it does, I guess, help the algorithm with Facebook and the interaction. So, but a broader group is better. So thank you for that. And also, when you see me make an announcement about going live, if you want to, if you see it and you like it and you share it at that point, instead of while we're live or as well as while we're live, that also helps. So these are just little things that you could do that don't cost any money, and that will help me. And then, of course, you get put into a drawing for Prize Patrol. And I have 3 prize patrols tonight. I have one for shares, one for comments. This is from last week. So last week's card will be drawn at the end. And then I have a card that was never claimed that I'm also going to be giving to a particular person. And I'll tell you why later. So anyway, let me introduce myself because I did see a couple of new names on here. And I want to say hello. My name is Antoinette Bay. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Lynbrook, New York, which is the South Shore of Long Island. And that's about 35 minutes east of Manhattan. So just to give you an idea. Anyway, thank you for joining me tonight. Yes, I'm using Lighthouse Point. Yes, it is retired. I don't have any, I didn't have, up until today, I didn't have any new stuff except for one stamp set. And that stamp set I used in my tutorial with my Sweet Stampin Friends for the month, my 10 demonstrator tutorial bundle. And I'll show you that card later. So I didn't want to use it tonight because I didn't have any ideas for it. So yesterday, Sunday, during the extremely rainy day, I spent the entire day. My husband was working, so he was gone all day. My daughter was out. Well, she doesn't live with me anyway, but usually she comes home on a Sunday to say hi, and she was out. So I had the whole day with just the dog and my crafting. So I decided to put a kit together for you if you decided to make a minimum $50 purchase in my online store between today and Friday. Totally up to you. It will be free. It will be ship free. All the cardstock and die cuts, embellishments will be included for 4 cards, one of which we're making tonight. And it will be shipped to you for free as well. You'll need stamps, inks, and adhesives to put them together. So some stuff, a little bit in these kits is not even Stampin' Up! Only because I had it and it looked nice in the card. So I'll show you those later. But for now, let's get started on the card that I am making tonight. Let's see. Pam says, oh, yay, with the lighthouse. I guess you like it, I'm thinking. Oh, thanks for sharing, Pam. I appreciate that. Let's see. I can share from YouTube, but not from Facebook. Have my craft. Pam says I have my cart full already with the new stuff. Yeah, it's exciting. I did put in my order today, and I shipped it quite quickly. So I'm getting it tomorrow. So I will have additional new stuff to work with. I did mention to you that I'm creating a May kit, card kit to go by myself for May. And then I go back to going with Heather in June. And then it will be a subscription program starting in June. You can join, but you can also cancel it at any time. You're not obligated to stay each month, but a subscription just helps us to know, how many people, we get an idea a little bit quicker, how many people are going to actually be purchasing or getting the kit. It helps us prepare a little bit as far as cutting cardstock and ribbon and things like that. And Pam says, yes, love the lighthouse. And Let's see. Somebody else said something and I didn't. Somebody else, Carol said share it. That's great. Thank you so much, Carol, because I do go back to YouTube as well for comments and anybody that shared there as well. So do not think that I don't go back to YouTube, because I do. Just tonight, right before we got on, I was on YouTube seeing the comments from last week's video. All right, let's get started. So tonight we're making one of the cards, and you'll be able to see very quickly which card I'm making by looking at the products, and then I'll show you the rest later. So this is this is what I mean. I went through some things, and this is an old Stampin' Up! Ribbon. And what I'm doing here, I cut it pretty long. It's probably about 18 inches, I guess. And I'm just going to, I used to do this a lot. I'm just going to pull this out. And instead of using linen thread, I like this because I'm using an actual craft cardstock. So now this cardstock is a little bit thinner than our regular cardstock, but I'm using a craft cardstock. That is not Stampin' Up! We have craft, but it's only 6 by 6. We used to have it anyway. So I wanted to use actual craft cardstock. And then I'm going to use, this is called Sweet Silhouettes. And I know that, you know, you can't get this on Stampin' Up! Anymore, but if somebody really wanted it, you can get it from, I'm sure, Marketplace. And that's not a really good selling point for me to purchase new product, but you know, if you want it, you can get it in the kit, the die cut. So that's what I'm using here. I didn't use this enough when I had it. This is going to be in my BOGO sale. Some things I don't sell, and this will be in my BOGO sale. And then we're using, which are retired, rectangle, the stitched rectangles. And I use that for these two pieces here. So this is vellum, and this piece, this is the Come Sail Away or Sail Away Designer Series paper that we had. And I'm using that. And that's what I use for that. And then this is current. I'm going to use a sentiment out of here. And let's see. I used, for my other cards, this is, I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of this because I really like the images. And I'm using the rope that was in this die. So, and I like the anchor too. I like the boats in it. I like everything about this stamp set. So there's some stamp sets I just don't get rid of. And one of them will be that Crafting for You with You. I probably will never get rid of it. It has the cutest little paper trimmer in it. Very cute. Another thing I'm using tonight is Grifton, North Carolina, outside of Greenville. Oh, thanks for letting us know where you're from, Linda or Floyd. I'm going to assume it's Linda, but I could be wrong. And so we're going to use this from, these were called Sail Away Trinkets. So you'll get one of these with your kit. I only have a limited amount. So, you know, if I get to where I don't have any left, I'll have to let people know. But and then I have craft cardstock that matches this. I just happened to find this in my closet, and I have plenty of it. I didn't even know I had it, and it matches perfectly. So that'd be a little different for this particular card. So this is big enough that you can use it on 2 of the cards that I used it on. So the first thing we're going to do, so from the one set, the Sail Away Home, I cut out the anchor. And this is from the Lighthouse dies in this piece. And I am missing one piece. I'm noticing that right this second. So I'm going to have to get that piece die cut. But we'll do that after. And then here's this piece. So the first thing I want to do is stamp my sentiment. So I used, let's see, let's use Love and Big Hugs, because it could be for Father's Day. And then on the inside, I could say Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Love and Big Hugs. Where are you? Love and Big Hugs. Right here. So this is current. Okay, and I'm going to use Memento. And where is Love and Big Hugs? Okay. Hi, Lois. I see some more jumping on. Love and Big Hugs. I'm going to go down here because I want it to be nice and thin, and we'll cut that down. Okay, great. Put that on the side. And I'm going to get my die and my mini trimmer. Hold on one second. Lighthouse. Let's see where it is. Okay, I don't know where my lighthouse could be. I don't know where it is at the moment. I'll find it later, but right now I don't know where it is. So I'll show you later what we're missing. Okay, so I feel a little disheveled tonight. Now, tomorrow is my big demo day here. Demolition day, not demo like demonstrator, demolition day here in my house. So today I took a half day. I worked from 8 to 1. And then I shut down and started to take, some of you know, if you've been here before, that we're finally doing our kitchen after 20 years of living in this house. And so it's not just the kitchen, it's also cutting into the dining room as well, and taking down walls. And this is crooked. And anyway, so today it took me 4 hours to get everything cleaned out. And I didn't even do like a big trash clean out. Some of it I did, but I'd rather wait until after everything's done and I have to go back and reorganize and put things together, and put things away, I should say, to decide what I'm going to trash. Your audio was also removed. Just reading a note from StreamYard. Got it. But you guys could hear me because I'm using my mic on my phone. All right. So this is gray granite and this is basic white. And I'm going to cut off the top of the gray granite because we're going to use this black piece. And I'm going to cut off the top of the white as well. And then I'm going to use a sponge, which I have somewhere. Where's the sponge? I'll get a sponge over here. And I'm going to take gray granite ink. Oh, there's the sponge. Never mind. So this is one of the cards in the kit. So you're getting a display of one of the cards that will be in the kit. Do any of you have Lighthouse Point? Did any of you invest in that previously? Because I really like it. And I don't know, there's just some I cannot get to part with. Even if I can't use them anymore as a business demonstrator, which I can't sell this to you through Stampin' Up anymore. So I shouldn't really be using it because you can't buy it. And a lot of people get upset with that. But that's why I noted in my description that it was retired. But there's some that I really love. And now my husband works at the beach. And oftentimes he asks me for a card. And I always do like a beach themed card. And, I'm not going to get rid of this because it's perfect for that. I don't get everything. Like I don't have that Seaside Bay set. But I do like it. I don't have that. I have to pick and choose sometimes, what you get, right? We're not a bottomless pit here. So anyway, that's what I did today. Cleaned out all the cabinets in the kitchen, moved everything in the dining room. Tomorrow they'll be here at 7:30. They'll move my fridge and my microwave into the dining room for now, so I have something. So my office, which I share with my daughter when she does come here, I told her she can't come for a month and work here for a month because it's going to be messy, dusty, and she's fine with that. She'll work at her place. And plus, she's going back to the city more anyway. And okay, so let's get this going. I'm going to score this. Oh, forgot my score. Forgetting everything. Okay, so this is 5.5 by 8.5. And we're going to score it the 8.5-inch side at 4.25. Oh, and by the way, I sent out a newsletter today. I don't, other than the new catalog and this free kit offer, I don't have a lot to share. And since this is part of a kit, I won't be doing measurements on this or instruction in a newsletter. So there won't be a newsletter tomorrow. There may be one later this week, but this one, there will not be a newsletter tomorrow. I did send one out today. Okay, just drop my phone folder. But there probably will be one later this week. All right, so now we're going to put this piece down. Now, I had taken, some of you may know the Crafty Carrot, and this card may look familiar because with the Crafty Carrot, Krista Fratton used this lighthouse. She did use this paper. I don't know if she used a craft paper. I'm not really sure. And then so she used it looked like a craft paper. It could have been soft suede. And then she used this. And then instead of vellum, she used white in the background. I didn't want to use white. So this is a case of her card. However, as I mentioned, she used this lighthouse and she stamped it probably in soft suede. And her design around the lighthouse is different than mine. But this and this and this, only hers is white, is where I got, is what was pretty much cased from her. And here's my adhesive. So now I'm just going to put some adhesive in the center where I know that the lighthouse is going to sit on top, where you won't see the adhesive behind the vellum. Okay. And now I'm going to take this piece. Didn't I just have my mat, oh, here, and here's the lighthouse right in front of me. I went looking for the lighthouse and it's right here. Did somebody say that it was right here? Let's see. Pam says, I don't have it, but it looks really pretty. I have an old paper pumpkin lighthouse. Oh, that's great. And Stacy says she actually just bought the bundle about a month ago. I saw a card Bruno Bertucci made and loved it. I haven't used it yet, but I won't get rid of it. Yep, I agree. Don't get rid of it. Okay, here it is. So this part is going to go right on here. And I'm just going to put a little bit of liquid glue right here, right there. And then attach it to the gray granite. Okay. So with the kit, you're going to get videos, fresh, clean videos. Okay. And then this is where I'm going to get my mini trimmer and do the piece that I forgot to do, which is, I can't believe it was sitting right in front of me, which is this little piece right here, these little windows, I guess, right here. Okay, and then I need black. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting everything tonight. So that'll go on there. And then this piece, the little windows, will go on here. Ah. Okay, and those are the little windows. So I'll put that there. And we'll put that on in a second. Put that under there. And this goes away. Last night I had a card class at the assisted living, which was really nice. They did a fun fold with a little pocket, a mini pocket holder. They really liked it. They did a good job. And now this one, these little windows we just die cut, is going to go right on top up here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of it, liquid glue behind these windows, right in the center actually. That's it. And then lay it right on top on the bottom of the lighthouse right there. It's just right there, right on top of it. It's a little too far over to one side. And there. Okay. Now I can put this away. And now I'm going to take some black mini dimensionals for the top part. So right in here, I'm going to put some black mini dimensionals and another one, just because I don't want any white showing through at all. So that's why I'm using black mini dimensionals there, because I have them. It's good to have them if you just want to use them on black or navy cardstock. And then I'll put a few of these regular dimensionals going right up. And then take care of that. So yeah, tomorrow the fun starts. The dog isn't going to know what to do with herself. My husband's home tomorrow. I'm going to work in the city. So when I get home, I'm sure a lot of the work will be done. But I don't really know. I don't know if tomorrow it will be done, like the demolition of the cabinets and whatnot, because they have to move heat and stuff. So I don't know what they're doing first. So I don't know what I'm going to come home to tomorrow, but I'm glad I'm not going to be here. But I will be here on Thursday. So there's that. Okay. And now we're going to take this. And I'm going to break it up. This is a nice big leaf. So it just looks like a little greenery behind. Right? I don't know. I just thought it was kind of fun. Let's take a little bit here, here, here. I don't want to have too much. I feel like it was overpowering on my original. So I'm just going to put a little bit in here, like that. Yep. And I will do that with liquid glue, a little bit of liquid glue. Let's see. Just put a little bit of that there, maybe a little bit here. So I have a little bit less than what I had on my original. I can always add more. So now I have all this for any other cards that I want to put it on, of these Lighthouse cards, or any cards really. And then I'll put that there like that. And then what I'm going to do is take the words, the sentiment, and put it on this rope. This is the rope that I die cut from the Sailing Home, those dies. So I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue right behind the bottom, right on the bottom here. Oh, I lost everybody on my other computer. Okay. And then go like that. And then I'll give this a little cut. And that will go here, but before we do that, so I'm going to take the twine that I pulled out earlier. I'm going to knot this a little bit, a few times. So I have a nice little knot on each end. Actually, I have to slip it through first. And then I'm going to play with trying to circle it around, like make a little circle with it. So it might be a little long. So I have a knot here, and I want the knot to kind of hang up here. And I'm going to wrap this around underneath. And underneath here, let's see. So I'm just kind of like wrapping it underneath the anchor a couple of times. Underneath the anchor, and then I'll let it end over here. And I'll knot it again. So now what I'm going to do, I have it in place. I'm going to hold it there for a second. And I'm going to grab some glue dots and get some glue dots underneath there now that I have it in place the way I want it. To get this exactly how you want it is not, I mean, it's not hard, but it's not that easy either. Okay, so now it's a bit secured, and I can tie another knot here at the other end. And go like that. Oops. So you know how I said I was going to do an unboxing? Well, when the box came, I totally forgot that I said I was going to unbox it here. So I just took it all out of the box. So I haven't really looked that closely. I haven't opened any of the cardstock or anything like that. So if you want to stick around and see what I got for my first, well, actually this is like pre-order that I got, and that was quite a while ago that I ordered it. Okay, so there's that. And then this will go here like this. And I kind of want to pull this a little bit more. So once it's down, you can play with it. Okay, I'm going to leave that for now. And then I'm going to throw some liquid glue behind here, behind this anchor. And then a couple of glue dimensionals behind there. So I'm going to use those black dimensionals again and put those behind here. Like that. And that'll secure it for now. And then we're going to go, actually, my little, I'm going to play with that right there. I'm pulling my little circles up a little bit. And then we're going to put that right on top. Like that. I'm going to use some liquid glue for that. So this would be perfect for Father's Day too. Sending love and big hugs. Happy Father's Day could be on the inside. So now with this, I'm just going to wind up cutting a piece and making, I'll do that later after we put the whole thing together. And then I'm going to get the charm and liquid glue, not liquid glue, glue dot the charm. Right about there. And that's it. Now we'll just put this on the inside. I didn't do anything fancy on the inside. If you have Lighthouse stamps, you can always do whatever it is that you choose to do on the inside. And that's that. I didn't put any other embellishments on here. I did just that. That's it. So this has a little bit more green in it. I don't know if you like it better with more green in it or less green in it. This I'm going to cut. And then I have one little knot. I'm going to do one more little knot because it's a little bit too long for me. And get that little knot way up there. There we go. That's better. There. Even this one's a little long. We'll cut that too. Okay. And there you have it. You like it? There you go. This one's goes up. This one I did sideways. And I think I'm going to probably cut them all sideways anyway. Not like a book like this for you guys, whoever earns the free kit. And now let me show you the rest. Okay. So this next one I'm going to show you was Hammond and Penny. I follow her. I don't know if she used the same cardstock, but I used Harrison, which is retiring. And I also used these gems. So these you'll get as well. You'll get these. So you get this little term plus all the die cut pieces. And then you'll get enough for what you need for the card. So this is another card. So she used a different background. It was kind of like waves or something. But I had this paper from another designer series paper. So there's this says with deepest sympathy, but you can make that Father's Day or retirement. So these are very, you know, versatile. And then this one uses Sahara sand. And again, I put some greenery, and it uses one of these. I had these, and I thought that would be cute to use. These are one of those, what did we call these things? I forget what they are. And I used it inside the, what is this called? I forget. I forget what it's called. So I did the same thing with the ribbon, with the twine. And then on this one, I used the crumb cake dots. And here is the tag that it says celebrate you. So that could be Father's Day as well. And then again, is that paper from Sail Away. And then there's this one. And I used here, I used our, let's see, adhesive back sequins. Again, this is retired. These are retired. And then this is Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent, which is retired. And then I did some blending of Balmy Blue with a little bit of Coastal Cabana. And I flicked it with ink. Now I use the stamp set here from this Lighthouse Point for this like sand. And but you can use anything that is kind of splotchy. And then there's some gold in here as well. Now this is a non-Stampin' Up! Paper, but I used the stitched dies here as well and made a frame. Okay, so that's all so all the die cutting, there's a lot of die cutting going on here. I try to make cards that were really just really nicely done, in my opinion anyway, and offer you a great, you know, versatile masculine set of cards or for women. But yeah, that's the kit. Okay, you'll get 4 cards. Everything will be packed and shipped to you. And you have to give me a little time though. That ends on the 7th, so I won't be cutting until after the 7th for those kits, and then they'll ship sometime next week. Oh, I just realized I never brought myself back. Well, that's okay. So I hope you like that. Stacy says, love, love, love. All right. So that's your card tonight. Now let's go to, let me do, oh, and like I said, the card, this card has a craft envelope and the others will have white envelopes. But I want to go to the prize patrol so that way anybody who doesn't want to see any of my new stuff doesn't have to stay on, because I know that probably today there have been plenty of people showing all their new stuff and, you know, bouncing around. And there's lots of lives. Not that I wouldn't want you to stay with me. Of course I would, but if you've seen it once, you've seen it all, right? So I'm not going to show you anything. Well, I might show you something different if someone that you watch today or will watch doesn't have what I ordered, but that's highly unlikely. But, oh, I shouldn't say highly unlikely. Anyway, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, hello, Christina Bay. That's my daughter. It's nice to see you, dear. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to bring over my spin the wheel so that, like I said, anybody who doesn't want to stay and see what I got can leave and come back again next week. I'm just going to find the wheel. So we're going to go with commenters first from last week. So that was April 25th, Facebook Live. And I am going to spin the wheel. These are all comments. And they're from YouTube and from, now, if you've already run in the one in the last 4 weeks, somebody else is going to get a chance. And Nancy Adams just won last week. So Nancy, you won last week. So we're going to move that off and someone else is going to get a try. Yeah. In the last 4 weeks, if the same person won, and there you go. Lucky Patty. Congratulations. Yay, Patty. Okay, let's see. Now that was for comments, and this is the card that you're going to win. I've already got it noted here, your prize patrol. So there you go. Congratulations. And now the next one, I'm going to save that, and we're going to open. Let me push this up so you don't have to see all the other stuff that goes on over here while it's saving. And then let me open for shares. Let's see. Shares. Okay, here are the shares from last week. I found everybody that put capital shared, even small shared, but I need it to be capital letters and not in the middle of something else either. Sonia, looks like Sonia De Silva. Oh, I spelled your last name wrong. I forgot the V. I know that. Congratulations, Sonia. I'll be mailing this card to you. You're getting this card for the shares. And unless you've moved anytime in the last year, I do have your address. So congratulations, Patty and Sonia. And Patty, as earlier I said that I was going to give another card away. This card hasn't been claimed. And it hasn't been claimed for a while. And I hadn't seen that person here for a while. And so, Patty, last week or the week before, you came up as a top commenter on my Facebook Lives. And I think that, or a top contributor, not a commenter, top contributor. I think it has a lot to do with you commenting all the time, but also because you share your projects with us. Like when you purchase one of my kits, you share it here. And I appreciate that. And so does Facebook, obviously. So you're getting another one. So you're a big winner tonight, Patty Golub. So congratulations. Oh, you saw that too, that you were a top contributor. Yeah. If you guys get my kits and things like that and you want to post your cards here, please do. I might have to grant you permission, and I don't for some reason always see them right away. So you do have to just be patient. So anyway, Patty, yeah, this was a card that I won. What did I forget how they phrase it. I posted it here, but it was selected and I won a prize for it. I haven't gotten the prize yet, so I can't tell you what it is, but Yeah, I won something in the group that I'm in. So it was really nice. I was excited and surprised, but the person that won it like a month ago never claimed it. So it's yours, Patty. Congratulations. Okay. What else do I have to share? Oh, here's my card using the Crafting with You for my Sweet Stampin Friends tutorial. So if you make a minimum $35 purchase in my online store, you get a free tutorial that has 10 projects, 9 cards, 1 scrapbook layout. And it's free with a $35 minimum purchase, no matter what time of the month of May you make it. There's no limit on that. Okay. So no matter what. So this is my card for using that. So it has the yarn basket, the cutting tool, the Stampin' Trimmer, some thread, a ruler, and I put little tick marks in there and the scissors and some flowers. And I use the stamp, I masked, and it says life is better when you craft, because I couldn't fit crafting all the way across. It's already a big card, but that's my tutorial. Anybody that is looking to purchase product at a discount, you can purchase the starter kit for $99 in the US, and you get $125 worth of product. And you also get shipping for free on your first starter kit order. So it's a nice deal. And then if you join under me, if you decide to become a happy shopper, discount shopper with Stampin' Up, and you do that under me, you would be part of my team. You don't have to sell. You can, but you don't have to. You do have to meet a quarterly minimum. And I think a lot of people can meet that minimum very easily. And then we have the new catalog. Ta-da! I can show the inside. I can show you some things that I have. So these are, I have not taken them out of the package. All the new colors, not the in colors, the new colors that they've added to their color family. So this is Azure Afternoon, Berry Burst, which is a returning color. It was a color we had in, I think, probably an in color. Well, this has to be my favorite. It's a pretty, pretty pink. I love it. I don't have Fresh Freesia here. I have Fresh Freesia cardstock, so it's similar, but this is definitely more purple and this is definitely more pink. I'd have to get this ink pad to really compare it. I love this Pecan Pie, Lemon Lolly. This is hard for me to see right now in the plastic. Lost Lagoon, another returning color. Pretty Peacock, another returning color, which I loved. Lemon Lime Twist, which I still have the old one. Oh, here's Fresh Freesia. Oh, I still have, now I got, because I got the whole bundle, I now I have a couple of, you can definitely see the difference there. But I am so happy about the pink. I'm so happy about the pink. That's a good pink. And then Blueberry Bushel, which is an old one coming back. And I'm really excited about Misty Moonlight. I loved this color. So those are the new colors that have been brought back. Some of them have been brought back into the color family. Some of them are new, while others have left. And then I got this, let's see, here are the new, these are the new in colors. So I got the dots, let's see this, to match. And so here's another, it's copper clay, but it is different. It's similar, but different. This is more brown, I think. And this is more, has a little bit more of a red tint to it. So I really like both of them a lot. I like them a lot. And then this is the color Wild Wheat that people are poo-pooing over, but I kind of like it now that I have it in my hands. So Pam, I think you said you liked it and you said it would be good with pink, right? Maybe this, or maybe that pretty pink. I'm not sure about that, but maybe this. I don't know. I'm not really good color coordinator, but it's not bad. I like it. I kind of like it. Okay. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, boho blue, mauve, moody mauve. I say mauve. I don't know how else other people say it. Mauve, I don't know, Pebbled Path, which is like a gray. It's kind of like, it's definitely not like as dark as basic gray. It's not as light as smoky slate or gray granite, but it's a nice gray. I think it's a nice gray. Kind of looks like a pencil, you know, the point of a pencil. But what happened to my other one? Where'd I put it? Copper clay. Oh, copper clay. Okay. And those match these dots. Okay. There's the dots. Those are pretty. I think these dots are pretty. You love Pebbled Path, which is, which one? Oh, like this grayish color, right? Pebbled Path. And yeah, I like the embellishments a lot. And they give you a nice amount. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 rows of each. Okay. Now, let's move this over. What else? There is, so now we have a new 2 3/8 punch, which is great size punch. And I got that to go with, it's a bundle, Circle Sayings. And I've seen some things done with this stamp set already, and I think it's fantastic. I'm going to be doing a lot of casing with this because this is kind of hard for me. I don't even know how I'm a stamper, because stamping's kind of hard for me. To come up with the ideas is a little hard for me. But anyway, I'm glad about the 2 3/8 punch. It's perfect. I love the cupcake. I love the sun and the wave, the shells. It's just so cute because you're awesome. I love it. I like that set. And then one of the other things we were able to get on pre-order is timeless arrangements. Lots and lots of sayings in here. I think this is perfect. And then the matching dies. I think this is a perfect bundle. Because I love little leaves and things like that. I love that. And it has some stitching, a different kind of stitching around some of these rectangles, which is awesome too. I really appreciate you. You know, thank you for always being there. Hope your day is filled with everything good. I just love this. This is a really good one. There are a lot of sentiments. Not so much flower. I don't think there are as many flowers as there have been in the past. There's some nice stamps for kids. If you want to introduce stamping to kids, there's some nice stamps in there for kids or just to make for kids. And then along with these new color family, the new colors that they brought back are all the new markers. So I'm happy about that. I didn't get any ink refills yet. That I didn't get yet. Then there's this beautiful ribbon that goes with this cute Zany Zoo paper. So cute. And I think the dies, I don't have the Stampin' dies, but I think the dies cut these out. I'm not 100% sure. But this ribbon is really pretty. Look at that ribbon. It's so pretty. I haven't opened it yet, but I can't wait. But that's Petal Pink, and this is, I think it's Lemon Lime Twist. I'm not sure. Let's see what's in the paper. It might be, yeah, it's Lemon Lime Twist, which is a returning favorite. And then here is that really pretty Fresh as a Daisy. I only have the paper. Oh God, look at that. So pretty. I only have the paper. I don't have anything else yet that goes with it. Oh, this one's really, look at that. So pretty. That looks like that copper clay and boho blue. That's what it looks like. Let's see. Just from looking at it. Oops, sorry. Let's see. Is it? Yeah, it's copper clay and boho blue. Yeah, really pretty papers in here. You know what? I can take them out because I put these now in like a vinyl record, protector. So I can take them out. I think this is that color you like, Pam. Look at those, so vibrant. So now Stampin' Up! Artists painted this and then they photographed it. And look how beautiful. I love this one a lot. And I love this one too a lot. I don't know. You see, I'm using a different paper, I think, for my May kit, and but I'm thinking I really like that paper. Let's see, what else do I have? Just the only other thing that I have is some cardstock to match. So I have the in color cardstocks, and I have the new, I bought the combo sets. So just to start off with, to see what I like the most. And that's it. That was my pre-order that I was allowed to pre-order. Well, not allowed, but of the things that I was able to pre-order, those are the things that I got. I didn't want to go crazy because I knew that come today, I was going to want to get a lot more. And the things that I wanted to use for my kits. So, I'll just run through this real quick with you on the ones that I did get. And it's just a really, when I first looked at it, if flowers don't stand out to me right away, I'm always like, I don't know. But you know what? I like that there's not as many flowers. Some of the flowers carried over, like this is the online exclusive. Some of the flower sets did carry over, which is really nice. And they have beautiful kits right now. I think today they put out some more kits, the kit collections, not the paper pumpkin, but the kit collection. I think today they put out another set. So this reminds me a lot of something we used to have, a balloon set, and the colors too remind me a lot of something we used to have. Here's the set that I got, very cute for children or baby, having a baby. And this is the one that I just showed you. And I have this already. This I didn't get. This is a carryover. This is new. I don't have that. I don't have this. I don't have this. And I don't have this. So I didn't spend a lot of time looking at things that I wasn't going to get. But this card using this Dainty Delight and this card right here is really, really pretty. And that looks like the back of the daisy paper. And this is a carryover that I just got. It was in the old catalog. I never got it, and I just got it along with the dies. I did that before they broke up the dies and the stamp set. So we've worked with this before. I don't have this one. It's a carryover. I just had to pick and choose my stamps. This is kind of cool. I don't know that I'll ever use it, but I can't wait to see people use it. But let's just run through this fast. Really fun to show you what I have. I have the Sweet Citrus, used it many times. I have this set and I like it. I just haven't used it yet. Now this was one I was torn on. I wanted to get it before they broke up the dies, the dies and the flower. So it's called Two-Tone Flora and Something Fancy. Oh no, this was actually coordinates with Something Fancy dies. So all these little pieces, these are dies. And then these have some really good words. So this is on my wish list for sure. I don't think I'm going to do this one because I got some other flowers. So that's why, even though it carried over, I really was more interested in some other flowers. This you've seen me use, and I used it in my January kit. And then some more carryover items, some more carryovers. This is a lot of words on page 41, which is nice. Wonderful thoughts. And then let's see. I want to just keep flipping over. There's the Zany Zoo that I got, which is really cute. I didn't get the stamp set and dies yet. We'll see if I'm going to be able to get those. I did get Happy Labels, or I do have those. I have this. Now, Taco Fiesta is another one that I really love, and I haven't used it yet. It's my upline Erica Serwin's. You can see that right there, that little gold emblem, $1 Million. That's hers. It is so freaking popular, really popular. And I love that it's popular. I have a signed one from her, which I'll keep forever and ever. I think it's adorable. And I'm debating whether I'm going to be using that in my crafters retreat come June 3rd. I'm not sure. We'll see. And then the monkeys are really popular right now already. I have this. I have the Share a Milkshake. I haven't used that yet. This is really fun. A lot of Stampin' demos have queen or, you know, crowns in their logos and things like that. So that's pretty fun for them on a baby set. And I don't have anything on this page, but I love the ladybugs. I love the birds. And then here's some really fun for the kids. Like this is a carryover. And I think if you wanted to introduce children to stamping, this is a great way to do it. Look at that. That's teacher and coach and doctor or nurse. And there's a Band-Aid and it looks like the flashing lights on an ambulance or a police car. Really cute. And this too. Doesn't necessarily have to be for kids, but it's great. And then this has been very popular because it's a pre-order. This reminds me, this paper of, I didn't get this, but it reminds me of paper that we had at one time. Now this, I think I did do this one because I love the dies that are in here too. Do you see that really long leaf? These leaves in here, I love those. And I think these are really pretty images, and they also remind me of something that we used to have. All right, I'm not going to go through everything. I want to go back here to the paper. This is gorgeous. I want to show you the paper I'm using for May. And this is it. So this is a big set. This in here, delightfully eclectic. Right now, that's what I'm thinking I'm using. But I saw that daisy paper now, and I'm just like, I don't know. But I have an idea of the papers that I want to use in there. And then I have ribbon and embellishment. So that's my May. And Heather and I are still talking about our June and July and August. We're trying to get ahead of ourselves, a little bit ahead. So I have somewhat of an idea, but I don't want to say in case we change it. And even though this has been my idea to use this paper right here for May, you never know. I might change my mind when I get all the stuff together, you know, have to decide. But anyway, that's that. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's a closer look at that die I was talking about. Like, can you see that? This one in particular, I really liked. I don't know, my eye just went right to it. All three of these leaves. I really like leaves. I like leaf die cuts. So yeah. And that's about it. Let's see if there's anything else really quick. They have some fun punches. I have this punch. Oh, this one. This goes with that. Rachel Tessman's right here. Aha. This is what Heather and we've decided we're using this stamp set in June. Layering leaves. That's the stamp set we're using because the sentiments are great. They're great with punches. They're great with dies. For anybody that has the bow punch, this is Rachel Tessman's set. Oh yeah, I did get this one too because now with my Book Crafters Facebook page, anybody that's interested in that Book Crafters, I forgot to put in the description, but we're reading my in-person local book club is reading Never Never by Colleen Hoover for the month of May. And so I decided to do a Book Crafters Facebook page group for anyone that's interested in reading the books that I'm reading with my local club for that month. And the reason why I can't I'm going to have a Zoom call and it'll involve crafting. If anybody wants to get a craft kit, a small craft kit. I haven't gotten the details together yet, but I have a few people that have joined the group. And like I said, I'm still working on details and getting it together. It might not come to life until June or something, but for now, for May, I have it in there. And I'm going to share what my local book club thought about it in a Zoom call with those that were interested in reading that book as well. after my local book club meets. So it's just an idea, something I'm a little bit passionate about books these days and my book club. So I wanted to share that passion with other people that in this group that might be interested in that as well. But like I said, because I have limited time, I can't read more than one book a month. And yes, it does take me a month to read a book because I have a limited time when I can read. So I usually just read on my commute back and forth to work, and that's only a couple of times a week. And every now and then I might get up half an hour early and read a couple of chapters in a book. It makes me sad that I don't have enough time, but I also want to make time for this crafting. So anyway, that's that. It's called Book Crafters, BOO capital KAFTERS. Book, BOO capital KRAFTERS. Book Crafters. Looks like Boo and Crafters with a K. A friend of mine's working on a little logo for that as well. So anyway, that's my story tonight. Thanks for joining me. As always, I appreciate you. And there are links in the description. And also I sent out my newsletter. So if you're not on my newsletter, you might want to join. The link is in the description. And if you are on my newsletter, you got all the details for the card craft kit to go. The Lighthouse Point card kit. Okay. So I'd be very happy if you decided to shop with me. Anyway, like I said, I appreciate you all being here every week. And I will see you again next week, which will be Tuesday, May 9th. Okay? Take care. Have a great rest of your week. See you next week. Bye-bye.